Alright, very good morning everyone. Welcome to Simply Nature. And every Thursday, this is JASLIN with you. Healthy is sexy. And I'm back on every Thursday, 8 a.m. And welcome back. 大家早晨，馬布嗨 Look, this is Prosper. He's right behind me. He always like to accompany me during my show time. So, how have you guys been doing? Have you been doing something that was good and meant good for your body? This week, I'm going to do something different. I'm going to share more about, if you were on my Facebook last night, on Simply Nature Facebook, I talked about sweet tooth or sweet truth. So, what would you like to hear? Morning, all ladies at Sorry Woman. Hi Aisha, thank you for watching. Hello, give you a wave. Alright, so this week I'm talking about sweet tooth or sweet truth. So what would you want to know about? But before that, I just like to repeat what was my 2019 series. I was on the everyday concern of people regards to this 5 main elements, which is water, food, air, clothing, and shelter. So if you miss any of the episode, do actually go on to my YouTube channel, which is on the link there, and listen to my past episode. Right? I think it is actually involved a lot of time where we are not so health conscious, but I hope it's not too late if you were to start doing something, and investing on your health, so that you would not be facing all the health issue in future. So hang on for a second, let me try to share on my time so that I could start on my watch party. All right, so what do I have for you this week? For people who love sweet, especially where I am here, Philippine people are sweet people. That's why they are sweet tooth. Maybe there's a reason, probably there's some connection on it. But I guess something that we must really seriously study about our mouth. Sweet lately on Channel News Asia, which I always log on to, even if I am how busy I am. There's always repeat telecast. There was actually this topic about the amount of sugar intake that you are exposed to every day. All right, do go to that Channel News Asia, and probably you have to find historical news, and they're going to talk about that. The next one that I saw recently was, I think this is something that a lot of people would want to know but not too sure about it, is how about fruits? Are they overly sweet for our health? What do you think? People there that's watching, I'm going to share about the truth on the sweet tooth. So this is a sweet truth, all right? So however, I just wanted to plug some announcement. On the 8th of October, everyone in the Philippines, if you are keen, we have a second opinion. Dr. Jimmy is actually an oncology, but he's one that actually believe a combination with lifestyle, with alternative, with natural as well. So if you are keen to join us, and if you are, or your loved ones or your friends are actually suffering from any health concern, be it metabolic syndrome, be it degenerative disease like Parkinson, or your parents are experiencing that, or even your loved one that is going through cancer right now, alright? So Doc Jimmy will be the best person to answer any questions. Or some of you might be going through searching about other alternative solution than the mainstream. Doc Jimmy could also give you an highlight on how to go about doing it. It's always good to have a second opinion, especially if you are in a very critical stage. All right, so that will be on the 8th of October, all right, on Ortigas Library. Click onto the link which I provided that says join us this week. Join us with Doc Jimmy, coming 8th of October. Sign up for free health talk with Doc Jimmy. All right, that link is actually there. Of course, we do have another one by Doc Johan, which is on the 11th of October. He is actually a lifestyle practitioner, and he also talked much about how to gain back your health in a natural way, what are the things to eat, what are the things to avoid, exactly where Simply Nature is going. So we are very blessed to be able to to work and in partnership with doctors that actually move in the same visions and the same mission. All right, so I mean, I've always been saying, to change your body, you must first change your mind, and that's the reason why myself is every Thursday with you guys at 8, and Shan is on every Tuesday at 8 with you guys to share with you, to educate you, you know, why health is really the wealth, right? If you invest correctly in your prime time, whether you're 30s or 40s, so that when you are 60s, 50s or 70, you are totally fine. You have no high blood, high cholesterol. You can run with your grandchildren. You can still travel around the world. All right, that is actually our main aim. But let's get back to the topic for this week, and there's none other than, is fruits good or bad for your health? Anyone? Hi Santos, what do you think? Is fruit good or bad for your health? The sweet truth. All right, sweet truth. What do you think? Eat more fruits and vegetables. This is probably the world's most common advice, health recommendations. You know, everyone know that fruits are healthy. They are real whole food. You can see the food. All right, it's not processed, it's not canned, it's not packet, you know, it's not preserved. Most of them are also very convenient. So that's why some people actually call them nature-based fruits or food, because they are so easily to carry and prepare. So every Monday, without further, I will always bring a bunch of banana, right? A bunch of banana to the office, and that's my message to my staff, you know, my colleagues. Start the week to be healthy, all right? Every Monday, I'll bring a bunch of banana without for sure, you know, every Saturday I will go to the Legazpi market, Sausalito market, all right? Legazpi market is on Saturday, to make sure that I buy a lot of fruits for myself and for the office. So fruits are relatively high in sugar compared to other form of whole food, you know, like vegetable, like beans and all this. Yet, for this reason, you must wonder why, compared to other, is this fruits that we have been talking about truly healthy after all? This article, actually, I read about it, which I'm sharing with you right now, shed a lot of truth. You guys are ready? So they have 4 truth, all right? Sweet tooth versus sweet truth. So I'm going to share about this 4 subject, you know, that has come as a very good resource. Even myself, I'm thinking, am I overeating fruits? Is it such thing as overdose of fruits? You know, this include we're talking about excessive sugar. Is it really bad? And does it affect our health? You know, a lot of evidence has shown that excessive intake of sugar is harmful. All right, that's why diabetic is shooting up everywhere in the world. You know, not just Philippines, literally everywhere. And our food are getting very sweet or very salty. You know, this include table sugar, high fructose corn syrup, both of which are super high concentration of sugar, right? One reason that excessive added sugar intake is harmful is the negative metabolic effect of fructose, which consume in large amount. All right, when you are taking anything, you wanted it to burn, right? But because this is causing a negative impact, it's not helping you. But many people nowadays believe that added sugar are really bad. Okay, this is the truth. All right, everybody know about sugars are bad and things like that. And the same, probably they were thinking, must have applied to things like even apple, because they have a lot of sugar. You know, pineapple, there's a lot of sugar. Mango, there's a lot of sugar. So, however, that is this misconception. All right. Yes, fruits have plenty of sugars. Comparing to the one that we got it from table sugar, let me share with you more. All right. Fructose is only harmful if it's taken large amount, by the way. Tablespoon of sugar, white sugar, brown sugar. And that is the reason why we have to make sure that we don't overtake the sugar. Of course, in today's world, we're talking about milk tea, right? Hello? You get there? Milk tea, you know, some branded milk tea out there is doing very well because of the fantastic taste came from the sugar, alright? That's why people are like so crazy about milk tea. In the beginning, it was a frappuccino, cappuccino, or this high sugar cream coffee, and now it's the milk tea craze. Evidence suggests that fructose can cause harm when consumed in excess. However, this is not enough to say that fructose in fruit causes concern, because fruit is still a natural element, and if your body is functioning well, it should be able to bring it out and expel it out if it's overdose or you have taken too much. So that was truth number 1, which is fructose coming from table sugar because they are processed. You really have to limit the amount of table sugar that you place in your coffee, in your vegetable, in your food, in your cooking, because that kind of sugar that's processed might not be able to, for the body to be able to bring it out or digest proper. But the fructose that's coming from fruits are natural, so the body should be able to expel it or consume it in a natural way, right? Number 2, fruits also contain fiber, water, and significant amount of them. Eating whole fruit it is almost impossible to consume enough fructose to cause harm. Okay, that was one of the research being found. Fruits are loaded with fiber, water, and having significant chewing resistance. So for this reason, most fruits like apple, for example, take a while to eat and digest, meaning that the fructose is, when it hits the liver, it actually hits it slowly. That's the main aim, so that you don't want the sugar to shoot all the way to your liver right away, right? But when you are consuming anything that is not real fruit juice, soft drinks, soda water, or with a lot of sugar, even like the milk tea or the coffee that you're drinking is so much sugar, then because it does, there is fructose in it, hits the liver much faster than coming from fruits, because fruits itself you need to digest. When you eat the fruit, you need to chew. The fiber itself somehow it helps to delay the speed of entering the liver. Alright, last, fruits is incredibly fulfilling. So most people will feel satisfied after eating a large apple or a huge orange or a big watermelon. Alright, containing about, talking about apple, it contains about 23 grams of sugar, which 13 of which are fructose. Alright, so more than half. Compare that to 16 ounces of a bottle of Coke, Pepsi, which contains 52 grams of sugar, 30 of which are fructose. Alright, and has no nutrition value. That's the thing, no nutrition value, and that you're drinking literally sugar water. So a single apple will make you feel quite full, right, and less inclined to eat more food. Conversely, a bottle of soda has remarkable low satisfaction, and people don't just compensate by eating sugar, right, by eating less. In fact, they eat more because they are hungry, because they are not getting any nutrition value. So when fructose actually hits your liver fast in large amount, this is when you are drinking really soda water, alright, and this really over time are going to cause a lot of health hazard, alright, health chaos. So however, when it hits your liver slowly in a small amount, as is in this case like eating an apple, your body is well adapted to easily metabolize the fructose, while eating a large amount of added sugar is actually very harmful. So in summary, alright, the fact that whole food takes time to chew, to digest, because of this you get fuller and your body can easily tolerate a small amount of fructose. That's truth number 2. Truth number 3, fruits, as it contains a lot of fiber, vitamins, minerals, and even antioxidants, especially things like berries, strawberries, blueberries, raspberries. High sugar as well, but there's a lot of antioxidant. At least there's some nutrition value, so it's worth the while to take that form of natural sugar, alright? Of course, fruits are more than just water bag of fructose, alright? There's actually a lot of nutrients, which is actually important for our health. And it includes what I mentioned, fiber, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, that's coming from the fruits. So fiber itself, which is the soluble fiber, has benefit that is actually helping people to reduce cholesterol, right, and some of the cases right here that I'm in Philippines, there's so many people suffering from colon issue, constipations, PMS, migraine, because all got to do with a bad gut health. All right, your colon is horrible. So that is the reason why in summary, fruits contain large amount of compound nutrients, including fiber, vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, versus just pure sugar drinks. All right, that's number 3 that I just mentioned. Now I'm get to the number 4. All right, so most studies shows health benefit. All right, multiple research has shown that those who eat more fruits and vegetables, all right, that's the truth, have lower risk of various disease. It gets back to the Genesis. When God created heaven and earth, He gave us really plants, herbs, and seed. That's it. Before Noah time, where there was a flood, where we have no choice but to survive. God has preserved meat for us. But before that, we're just on fruits, vegetable, and seed. So most of the study put together, that fruits and vegetable, somehow people that consume actually also reduce their risk of heart disease. Don't you need to eat more fruits and vegetable? Alright, so this study actually includes 9,665 US adult, consume a lot of fruits and vegetable. They also actually shown, that in fact they have lower risk of diabetic in both men and women. So many studies have shown, and you can always research on your own, right, to convince yourself that fruits and vegetable should always be part of your diet, right? Part of the diet. However, one problem with the observation studies, of course, cannot prove that the association that they detect have direct causal relationship. Meaning to say that we are talking about sampling of 10,000 people, but I mean, good to say that 46% actually had reduced diabetic situation. So in summary, plenty of evidence shown that high fruits intake is associated with a low risk of serious disease, right? Like heart disease, stroke, diabetic type 2. So that was truth number 4. Wow. So the question is, does a lot of people is asking this, does eating fruits really help you lose weight? Because a lot of people are thinking of dieting, right? Keto diet, pure fruits and vegetable, or just to eat, or hunger strike. It's often forgotten that food is actually incredible feeling, alright? You actually get full after eating fruits. If you were following me, I was eating durian, alright? Having like durian really makes you full. It has high nutrition profile, sugar as well, but just make sure that you hydrate yourself with plenty of water, right? Because durian is so delicious, so creamy, but it's natural, right? So you get full easily. So, but because fruit itself has water and has fiber content, that this extensive chewing involved in eating them actually make us feel full, and it's so helpful for us for our colon gut. Alright, by the way, our colon is actually very key to our development of the rest of our health, because with your gut, that's where you have to start protecting it. If you are not, then a lot of health disease actually, the root cause is started from there. Alright, if you missed that episode that I talk about gut health, go back to my YouTube channel, look for the one that speaks about gut health. Alright, so fruits like vegetable, like apple, oranges, mango, pineapple, plenty. Alright, guava, what else do they have? Pomelo is so nice, right? The pomelo, the pink pomelo, are most filling fruits you can eat. Eating more of them should lead to a automatic reduction in calories intake and ultimately weight loss. That's the strategy, alright? It's not because of the fruits that has helped you lose weight. It's because the fruit itself makes you feel full, so that you wouldn't munch of any other things, alright? When to avoid fruits? For some, you might not be suitable to take fruits at this point of your life, because when you are actually having some digestive system issue already, you have very poor gut, poor colon, you cannot tolerate the acidity of the fruits, especially probably coming from orange or kiwi, then maybe fruits at this point might not be a good choice. But not all fruits that you cannot take. You know, the more alkaline fruits is still good. Or you probably mix the fruits with vegetable together so it doesn't cause any acid reflux. Just avoid the acidic fruits like grapes, things like that. Okay, if for this to happen, it's necessary to restrict carbs to under 50 grams per day. If you are those that fall in that category that you cannot have high glucose because you are still suffering from diabetic, then you probably have to lower your intake of carbs as well, alright, coming from the fruits. Also, there's another reason, a group of people that might not be suitable for fruits at this point would be the people that is going on low carbs diet or ketogenic diet. Alright, the main goal of this diet is to reduce carbs intakes and sugar itself in the fruits, alright, have that carbs. Because the main goal is to reduce this in the diet is to reduce carbs intake sufficiently for the brains to start using mostly ketoning bodies for fuel instead of glucose. Alright, that was the main aim, right? Keto diet. For this to happen, again, you also have to keep under 50 grams per day for your sugar intake. Alright, so for example, giving a slice of fruits already comes up to 20 grams, so you probably can only go for 2 slices depending on what fruits again. So I'm sure you calculate your nutrition profile. If you're on keto diet, then you would know what is more suitable for you. The main reason to avoid fruits include a relevant tolerance or being on a low carbs or ketogenic diet. Alright, so my last advice is also what is better, alright, go for the whole food, because if you juice fruits there, you will leave with all the sugar, the fructose in the fruits, because the juicer, if you're not a good juicer, then you will probably take away all the nutrients and the fiber already in the machine itself. So if you are on a fruits diet, then take the whole fruits rather than the juice itself. That's the whole idea, right? Because you want to make you feel full so that you don't look for other fruits or food. So don't juice, and of course fresh fruits is better than dried fruits, because dried fruits itself is concentrate. They have already concentrated the sugar. So like dried mango, so delicious. Dried pineapple, so delicious, right? But it has so much sugar because it has been dried, and somehow it has concentrated the sugar intake. Many of the fruit juice on the market, honestly, in today's world, are not real fruit juice. Alright, I'm not saying any brand, but they consist of just water with some sort of concentrate and a bunch of added sugar. Alright, so even if it says 100% real fruits, keep it moderate. Alright, I don't really buy into that, because I rather buy real fruits. Alright, I'd rather go to the wet market, get real fruits, so that you know what you're eating, and not just added sugar in a bottle labeled fresh fruits, right? So better to take fruits than juice it, and of course better to take fresh fruits than the dried fruits. Alright, in summary, although eating whole food is healthy, the same isn't necessarily true for fruit juice and dried fruits. Alright, because both are high in sugar and you can easily overeat. Like my favorite is dried mango. I can actually finish one whole pack of 100 grams one shot, which is actually not so good. Cheat day, only on the cheat day. Okay, the bottom line here is fruit is healthy for most people. Alright, most people, I'm talking about most people. While excessive intake of sugar can be harmful, that doesn't apply to whole food, because of the nutrients, vitamins, mineral, and antioxidants that lies in the whole fruits. Rather, you are to advise to take real food, real fruits, alright, rather than the juice and the dried form. And especially the last point is, for those that should avoid fruits, probably are those that is on ketogenic diet, or they are on they are very bad digestive system, because they might not be suitable at this point. Then you can avoid. Alright, so that's all for I have for you today. Sweet tooth or sweet truth. Alright, get to the truth, act on the truth, and you'll be set free. So of course, I know, join us on October 8th with Doc Jimmy Second Opinion, in partnership with Simply Nature Health Talk. Click on the link there, sign up for free. And we have another one coming on 11th October. I'm going to post the link in a while's time. But do join us on the 8th of October. I think that will be very, very, very helpful for a lot of our friends and family out there in the Philippines. Either they are suffering from metabolic syndrome, cancer, or degenerative disease like eczema, things to do with autoimmune, alright? Lupus. We have a very good testimony, on lupus. Miss Cat, she actually did so well using our Simply Nature tablets and cleanse, and even her doctor was totally amazed by her result, of why her condition, being a lupus patient, has improved so much just after 3 months with us. So, brought to you by Simply Nature, Healthy is Sexy, and this is Jaslin every Thursday with you, 8 a.m. Alright, 8 a.m. And if you have any comments, please drop me the comment. Anything that you want us to research on and talk about, do drop your comment as well, right? So we have all the links there. Follow us if you are new to us. Simply Nature, click on our Facebook, follow us by default so that every time when we're online, you will be alert. Then of course, if you miss any of my great sharing episode, click on to my YouTube link, alright? And there it is. Of course, if you are keen to join us on the 8th of October, Health Talk with Doc Jimmy, Second Opinion on your cancer and any other critical disease, click on to the free sign up. Join us if you were keen on the 8th of October, right? Of course, if you're already very familiar with us, and you want to purchase as 11/11 is coming, 12/12 is coming, but of course, do not wait on there. I always run promotion on the international order as well as Philippine order. Alright, so thank you very much for watching. Have a great week. Healthy and sexy, guys. God bless you. Bye, guys.